Hello, Scorpio fam. Welcome to Whimsy Intuitive Tarot. My name is Cam, and this is your tarot snack. First, I have to start off saying, yes, I've been really chatty today, and these readings are a lot longer than a snack. Libra got a snack and dinner and pie. And midnight margaritas, because their reading was like 40 minutes, and I didn't mean to do that. So this time I'm watching the clock, because the point of tarot snacks is short, concise, and then it doesn't take all day to watch all of your placements, right? Yeah. But I've been gone for 2 months, and Spirit apparently has a lot to say, and I might be repeating myself. I don't know. So what we're here today for is we're going to talk about energy vampires. Okay? There are connections with people, places, things that we no longer need. They were soul contracts that we already fulfilled. They were lessons we already learned and internalized. That's an important part of learning lessons, right? Is to being able to create a personal philosophy, and that will help you along your path. But we don't need those connections anymore. And sometimes those connections can drain off of us. And they just make us exhausted. They take away our clarity. They make us feel like we don't know our path. They muddy the waters. They create a mist. They create fog. We need to get rid of them in order to clearly see the choices that we need to make coming up, right? So some examples of these could be your high school significant other, your childhood pet, your first job, people or things that you no longer need in your life. Especially if those experiences weren't pleasant, right? Because our experience tells us, we remember the experiences that didn't go well, right? We remember the pain. And sometimes, and that pain isn't constructive. So if you're kind of trying to make a decision, or you're doubting which direction to go, or you're all in your head and think you don't deserve it, let's cut away some of those energetic bonds we don't need anymore. Honestly, I had a rough December. January 1st, I did this and set this intention with a sort of a guided meditation of sorts. It's doesn't take a lot of actual meditating, which I am grateful for, because I hate meditating. But I will link it in the description below. I did it on January 1st, and I did it again the middle of the month, because I was trying to the first time I was trying to get rid of those connections that were causing me pain. And because there was nothing more to learn from them, then it was just the memory of the pain, right? And then I did it again around the middle of the month, because I was trying to figure out whether I should let go of a connection. And what I learned is that Spirit won't let you let go or cut connections that you need, that you are supposed to have, okay? But it will take away the static, right? And after you do this, man, the epiphanies come hard and fast, buddy. Pay attention. There are messages everywhere. It's crazy. I could give examples, but I'm trying to keep this shorter than Libra anyway. If you want to hear me just talk, and go watch the Libra snack, which I'm calling, dinner and a movie, I guess. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is we're going to ask Spirit to tell us about these energy vampires, and how we focus on moving ahead after we cut these cords that no longer serve us, right? So I'm going to start with the wizards. I'm going to clarify with the Golden Art Nouveau, and of course we'll get some advice from the Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle. Always a monster. This is a fam favorite here. So let's get started. Let's shuffle. And I said shuffle in the Libra reading, and it made me think of a blues shuffle. So watch for messages and music. That's one thing that happened to me. I've been waking up with earworms. Earworms are songs that get stuck in your head. And sometimes they're irritating songs, but other times they're good songs, and you just walk around the whole house singing these songs. And I believe that sometimes these are communication from spirit or from people you have unbreakable energetic connections with, right? And so there's messages. And the song I woke up with today was again, oh crap, Gwen Stefani and Nobody But You. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, right? Yeah. I don't want nobody but you, right? And that one keeps popping in my head. It keeps popping in my head. There's a message in that song. I really like that song. Another one has been Unconditional, Katy Perry. And I was singing that the other night, and I got my voice back. Weird. I mean, I just thought that I couldn't sing anymore. And the other night, I was like, oh, man, I can sing now. And I'm not off key, and I'm not fighting for breath, and I'm not having trouble hitting the high notes, and I don't sing in public. I just sing all the time. I sing everywhere I go. I sing in the car, I sing in the shower. I like it. It makes me feel good. But pay attention to music. Okay. I promise there are no tangents in tarot. Somebody in the Scorpio fam needed to hear that. Okie dokie. So, Spirit, can I get a card for the Scorpio, or two, whatever comes out, for the Scorpio fam? Okay. 3 of Swords. End of the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. You see, there's no person in this card. Let me get you closer. There's no person in this card. It's just old paperwork blowing around the room, right? This is old heartache. This is old stuff. The person in this picture has left it behind because they're not in the room. They don't care about it. It's blowing around on the wind. It's not their heartache anymore. So cut those cords. Okay? I feel like I want to get another one. I don't do that for everybody, but I feel like I do. All right, Spirit, give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one, please. Another one, please. Oh, thank you. 9 of Swords. You've been all in your head about this and afraid. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. All right. Working on something. Working to perfect something. Nine of Swords is nightmares, but it can also be dreams. Is there something that your dreams have been having to tell you? It's like a bed of nails, but it's made of swords, right? I think that you're just really trying to get clarity. So let's talk about swords. Swords are in your brain, in your thoughts. There are two kinds of basic, swords energy. The first one is overthinking. Overthinking. Overthinking is when you get in your head, right? When you're overthinking, you're not paying attention to inspiration. These are both swords. There's no divine guidance here. You're not paying attention to it, right? There's no inspiration. You're not grounded. And, you're avoiding your feelings. You're avoiding what your feelings are telling you. So there's overthinking, and then there's quality thinking, right? Quality thinking is constructive. It's shadow work. It's a personal philosophy. When you take what you've learned and I'm going to say meditate on it, but I'm not saying you got to sit still, control your breath, be quiet. That's not the kind of meditation. I use my journal. I write about it. I write down what I feel, what I think, and then I look at it and I say, okay, what could this mean? Use the word could. This could mean. Or say, if I were to imagine what I'm supposed to get out of these thoughts, what would it be? Why am I afraid? Does that energy serve me? Is that realistic? Maybe you're just being a little paranoid. Overthinking. You don't want to do that. Take your thoughts, take your experience, and create a personal philosophy. I guarantee that every freaking philosopher that ever wrote a thing down had a tower or a series of towers. And they had to go deep and have a dark night of the soul and figure out why they had that tower. And then they had to take, do the shadow work and look at what triggered them and feared them and, made their December like mine. The misery, what's making them miserable still, even after the tower is over, right? And then they created a philosophy to continue upon the path with, a personal philosophy. And then, any philosophy that you read, any philosopher, it's because that person shared it. So maybe you need to stop overthinking and engage in some quality, constructive thinking. Swords people, they're smart. They're smart. I know a couple of Scorpios very well, and they are super smart. But they tend to not listen to intuition so much, right? So let's get some clarification and see what Spirit says about that. I now offer a limited number of private readings per month. Email me for details. Affiliate links to the decks I use, my Amazon wish list. All the links and info you need are in the description box below. There will be a link to a meditation or an intention, a guided intention video to, cut loose these things that are clouding your judgment. Cut loose these thoughts that you don't need anymore, that are dragging on your energy, right? Donations are always very much appreciated. If you, and also, yeah, it can help my livelihood, but at the same time, when you give to a relationship and you get a reciprocal reward, or I'm not going to say product, it shows that the energy goes both ways. And it's something that is, very important for Reiki masters. It's also your consent to receive the good juju that I can send you. So, you know, it's just a little bit of, it's building an energetic bond with me and the soul fam here at the channel. And, you know, that way, you know, you have more information. And you can always cut it, right? With the very meditation that we're talking about. If you feel this reading helped you at all, please like, share, and subscribe. Set the notifications because I do go live periodically, and there are very long, in-depth readings. I don't give you just 2 or 3 cards. I keep going until the message is delivered, and there's a limited number of spots for that as well. Remember, I cannot predict free will. I could not predict that Friday night someone was going to bust a beer bottle at the end of my driveway. That was their freaking free will, right? But it does affect me because now I have to waste time going out there and picking up glass out of the gravel before it puts a hole in one of my tires, right? Or some of my family's tires. So, yeah. I can only tell you what the energy is encouraging you to do. Yeah? Or other people. What the energy is encouraging people in relation to you to do. Take what speaks to you and leave the rest. It could be that I say one tiny thing that resonates, and, you know, that's the spark you need, right? So, you know, use your discernment. And none of this is written in stone. You can always change the outcome by changing your decision. Okay. Spirit, why is the 3 of Swords here for my Scorpios? Thank you. Oh, yeah, there it is. The 3 of Swords on the 3 of Swords. Baby, baby, I love you. You're so hurt. But it's almost done. It's done. You know? But there's people you got to cut off. Those people that hurt you, you got to get their claws out of you, right? So the new people, your new person can come in. Your new circumstances. Why is the 3 of Swords here, please, Spirit? Because you feel like you can't make a decision. Yeah. Because all you know, all you have to base this experience on is the pain you felt. Right? The fears that you have. But the fears hold you back from beautiful things. Yeah? From really beautiful things. All right, 9 of Swords. Why is it here, Spirit? Why is it here, please? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something you really want to give to. You really want to give to, but you're just, you're afraid to get stabbed. Oh, bless your hearts. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Why is it here, please? Why is it here? Why is it here? 4 of Wands. You have a 4 of Wands coming up in your future. There's the 8 of freaking Swords. And yeah. Yeah, babies. Man. There's a step you need to take. There's a step you need to take. There's some kind of communication you need to make. Okay? There's no evidence. I mean, look at this, okay? You need to make this communication because your happiness, all good things are behind it. I think this, you know, this is your intuition saying, look what we've given you. Why are you doubting it? Something you can give to. And this is a balanced, reciprocal give and take. So whatever this, I'm going to say person. It might not be person, but it's easier just to say person. Whatever this person is, you know, it's an energetic connection that is healthy, right? So assume that you and this person have a karmic bond, a soul connection. And the energy is flowing both ways, from you to them and them to you. Okay? And it's waiting right behind this doubt, all these doubt and fear. And it's understandable, babes, that you have doubt and fear, and you're having trouble making a decision because you've got all these energetic connections that disappointed you, and they're still attached to your energy. They're still draining off of you. They're still affecting the way you think. They're making you overthink and think about the pain before having quality thinking. And I think you just need to cut those cords. And when you do the meditation, Spirit knows what cords to cut. You don't even have to pick the cords. And believe me when I say that you can't cut cords that aren't supposed to be cut. I don't know if I said that already, but the blessings that Spirit wants you to have, you're not going to be able to cut those cords. Where your free will comes in, because see, these are minor arcana, all of these. Where your free will comes in is, listening to Spirit before they smack you with a tower again, right? I'm going to say that if you were to come out and talk about this to the pertinent party, that, this is what's in your future. Celebration and long-lasting, balanced, 11-11. The dreams come true, everything in line, you're on your path. Sometimes you're on your path with your person, right? 3 of Swords, you have it twice. That is the end of the separation stage of the soulmate cycle, right? You're going to find your person if you can just get up the guts to talk. The 9 of Swords tells me, and the 8 of Swords as well, that there's their 6 of Swords victory right behind that fear. I mean, it's telling me that you're afraid for no reason. That you've built this up in your head, and really, you're afraid of it, but as soon as you conquer those fears, all your joy comes back. All your happiness. And if you don't know which one to choose, you'll know after you cut all these connections that don't serve you, your energetic cords, people who are feeding off of you, taking advantage of you. And let's talk about another thing while we're at it. When we're talking about a personal philosophy, be careful about how you take advice. If there's someone that you asked for advice, they might have given you very good advice. It just might not be your advice. Clearly, they're working from their own personal towers, right? And nobody lives in your head but you. So they might have given you the advice that worked for them. From their experience. They might be speaking out of Swords, fear energy, right? That might be what they know and how they stay safe. It might be how you stay safe. But, man, so many blessings behind that. What else is back there? 7 of Swords. Yeah, you're just not talking. There's something you gotta say. The Empress is back there. Your new cups are back there. You will leave all these connections that do not serve you. Strength. Yeah. Communication. So you're afraid to say something. You're afraid to speak something. I think it's time to... This 8 of Swords, she's not actually prisoner. She's not blind. She can slip out of those scarves that have her tied up. She's not pinned, and none of these swords are sticking in her. Okay? She's staying there because she's afraid to take off the blindfold and move on. Right? Whole new world. Whole new world. I don't know why that just keeps coming out. What's behind this Eight of Pentacles? Oh, the Lovers and the Six of Wands. Again. Oh, and the man. Six of Pentacles again. Reciprocal give and take. Two of Wands. Everything that you intended. Right? When you were hermiting and trying to figure out what you wanted. Everything you wanted. Everything you intended. Everything you planned to do. Two of Wands. Six of Pentacles twice. The Lovers. Six of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe you took refuge in work. Lots of people do that when they can't think straight, when they don't, when they're in pain, like emotional pain. Sometimes they dive into work. Okay, perfecting their craft. I gotta say this because I'm an artist, but maybe your person is an artist. They could also be a musician, a writer, somebody whose calling is creation. You know, I think maybe they're working on their abundance and just sitting around, and you show up and then everything gets moving, right? Six of Wands victory. You have it twice. You have the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles twice. Reciprocal give and take, right? A partnership, a connection, and it's beautiful. Look at it. Long-lasting connection. But there's just something you're not saying. There's something you're afraid of saying. Communicating. Something you're afraid to communicate. I think if you use the meditation, cut away all the bonds of the people, and well, we'll just say people, things, emotions, any connection that no longer serves you. Trust spirit to cut those off, right? Set the intention, and I think you'll get more clarity. You know, and I'm on Scorpio, so I've done how many of these? 8. And you're the first one to have so much, there's pain here from past situations. There's no more pain for you. The end of the separation from your person. Yeah, all you got to do is choose it. Right? All right, let's get some advice for my Scorpies. Advice, please. Thank you. Communion. Yeah, maybe you need to get a little grounded. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe you need to, normally this is communing with nature, but I think you need this is really screaming to me. Talk to your person. Talk to the person that you think is your person. Universe isn't going to stop poking you. They're not going to stop poking you about this until you handle it. Man. All the beautiful things, though, that are just waiting for you. Okay, communion. Your advice. Draw your allies close to you right now. It is time to commune with those you trust, whether you need support, guidance, or simply a kind listening ear that helps you truly hear yourself. Hear yourself, not hear their opinions, not hear their advice, right? You're being asked to express your needs in a safe, protected environment. Seek your trusted friends. Share. Let yourself be witnessed and received. And if you have no one to hold space with right now, do not underestimate the invisible allies, your favorite authors, artists, creators, and or musicians, and or spirit guides can be an active source of support in your life. Explain your heart in meditation or visualization. Some of your greatest allies are in the realm of the unseen. Confide your truth. Express your heart. Express your heart. Experience the communion of your belonging. Here's the thing you need to know. Your person is going to recognize you. Right? If Spirit sets up this connection, the soulmate connection, there's a reason. Okay? Your person is a person who is not going to stick these swords in your heart. They're not going to do it. That's not the point of this kind of connection, right? Reciprocal give and take. Look at that. Reciprocal. The energy flows both ways. It's, you know, it's reward. You know, it's victory. It's beautiful, actually. These cards are gorgeous if you can just reach out and claim them. And if you feel like you can't make a decision, then you're clouded. So get rid of all the energy bonds that no longer serve you, babe. Oh, I want this for you so much. It's right there. It's right there. You're almost there. Let's see. You've got sixes. 6 of Pentacles. The Lovers is a 6. The 6 of Pentacles again. The 6 of Wands. Sixes is recovering after it's a speed bump. The 5s are speed bumps. They're course corrections, right? It's getting back on the path, your 6s. I think if you can do this, it'll put you back on your path. And your path is amazing. It's amazing. 6 of Wands, victory. Everything that you wanted. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. What your passions are telling you. The things you can't quit thinking about. Right? Something has to stand out among all those things. Well, Scorpio fam, I really hope this helps. I want this for you. Claim it in the comments. Claim it. It's awesome. Fake it till you make it. Decide to do it. Right? It's the first step. Love you. Bye.